We are going live. Live! Live, live, live. Let's wait for some people to turn up first. Yeah. Okay. Sit over here.
Can we turn off that meditation?
No, it's fine. Keep it on, mate. It's all good. Let's wait for people to start coming in. Hello to those people coming. Hi there, how's it going? Just having a quick chill before we go through properly on this. So I am currently sat in our little team room here at the Leopard. Hey there, Liz. I say team room, it's like our little home base. We've got food and drinks in here, raw information. Very small team tonight. There's only going to really be 4 of us, which is awesome. I've also found an extra friend here, if you guys want to see. There he is. He's a little old school buddy. Looks like he's lost a hand. But okay, shout out to you, Alex Pro. How's everybody's night going? Yeah, there's some freaky stuff. I'll show you some really creepy stuff in this place that's been left around. Is really cool. Hey there, zombie. So yeah, just having a bit of a chill at the minute. Our team member Alan, he is getting our closed circuit TV set up at the minute, which is great. Okay, I'll worth challenge. Shout out to Sachida Nandan, if I said that right. So if I said that right, you've got to give this a like. You've got to. Did I do it? Yeah. Get them thumbs up. That's it. Right, let's have a look at some of the stuff we're using today. Let's see if I can switch this camera around. There we go. So I'll give you a quick look at the room. So we've got our friend again. We've got a lovely picture of a lady there. And we've got outside a lovely Burslem, which is where the Leopard Inn is based. Quick history of the building. I will have to find my notes for, which are over there on the table. We've got loads of stuff here to help us tonight. These are all our little DVRs for us to do EVP sessions on. That's Electronic Voice Phenomena, where we'll be recording, speaking to spirits, and hopefully we'll be able to capture something back on it. We've got other bits here. We've got a 360-degree camera there. These little things are what they call K2 meters. Yep, I will be doing a ghost hunt here tonight. The Leopard Inn is based in Stoke-on-Trent. Lovely Stoke-on-Trent in the Midlands. Hello. I'm back here. In fact, even in this room, we've had reports where previous people have been in this room. Some of these like little metal statues have been flung off. Also, see this thing here? This is a static meter. It measures static within the air. So, for example, this should work if I take this balloon and put the balloon near it, it'll turn off. Is he? Isn't that clever? And I'll pick up changes in static within the air. It was made by my friend Alan, who is out of the room again now, he's run off. So here we've got some bits and pieces. Got some dowsing rods. Nice little IV temperature gauge. Lots of batteries. In fact, earlier today I was calibrating my own spirit box on my phone. Some words started coming through, and then sorry. Oh yeah, we've got drinks. Lots of drinks. Let's get it back on my face again if we can. Where's my face? There we go. Hello. Yeah, I was calibrating on my phone, then all of a sudden it started saying something and cut straight out. My phone just died completely. It was on like 60% battery and it just went. Just checking, yeah, I'm on 62% now, so that's fine. So that was really weird. And then I went to take my torch out to check it. I'd put new batteries in it today and it just went again, but it's working fine now. As you can see, torch on. So yeah, we had a few bits already. I will make sure I am careful, yeah. It's been a while since I've done an actual investigation, but it's really good fun. Unfortunately, tonight I'm not going to be able to show you the basement area just because I don't know if you can hear the pub's still open at the minute. So we can't really do anything without background noise until you're talking maybe not 11 o'clock, so good few hours. We can still do some bits. Not really zombie, we kind of take precautions and stuff like that. I'm going to check, see if Alan's listening to me, because I'm going to tell some details about the building to you guys before we go up and have a look around. We're doing some primary stuff now. We've had a little bit of a dowsing session, bit of a walk around upstairs since we got here about 7 o'clock.
We had that flash early.
In fact, when I was stood by the mirror, my friend Alan, he was live on Facebook and he had a flash go past him. Now it's weird because you do have the road outside, but it's a one-way street, so the cars go in, which means the actual headlights would have to reflect off the wall back onto where he was, and we worked it out. It's like several angles of reflection, which is really weird. But he's left the room now, so I can tell you that this building is like 300 years old, 250 odd years old. It was first built around 1765 is the first recorded use of it. It was where Josiah Wedgwood, who was a big pottery baron, massive guy in the area, him and a guy called James Brindley met up to form a treaty to make the Trent and Mersey Canal, which is like a massive thing for the industry in England. It was actually built by a woman called Ellen Wedgwood, who was in the family. She owned it. Eventually it went on to a woman called Mary Lees, who owned it in 1857 and turned it into the Marketplace Tavern. It was then took over and refurbished into a hotel by James Norris in 1872, and he actually owned the brewery opposite, and in the basement they found tunnels that linked the pub to the brewery so they could bring the barrels across easier. Since then, the kind of like the old buildings, it was the hotel rooms, they were built on the site of former pot banks, so places where a lot of people in the area would live and work, including children. But the rooms, they closed in 1956 and they're in a derelict state, which you'll see that in a moment when I go up there. There's a few active places, a few active people here. I know them anyway. There's about 5 or 6 spirits supposedly in this building, so should we have a look around? Does everybody want to have a wee look around the place? I'll make sure I've got my torch on me. I'll just check. I do have fresh pants on, so we should be fine. Let's go upstairs, eh? I'll turn the camera around as well. Now, can I turn my torch? I can enable flash. There we go. Torch is on. Bish, bosh, bosh. Right. Just remember, if you guys spot anything, just shout out. So, we've got no entry sign here. But of course, I have paid for it, so I get the entry. We have lights on this floor. So as we're coming up onto the first floor of the building, this is where the hotel was. There's Alan. Everybody say hello, Alan.
Hello.
Hello, Alan. That's a water tank. Basically, Alan's setting up part of our CCTV here, which is very, very nice of him. So I'll watch out for the wire there. Okay. So we've got an electroconvulsive therapy room. Now, in this place, there's a couple of magicians that do like ghost tours. I say that you can't see, but ghost tours, where it's like magicians' tricks and stuff. There's a lot of chairs in this room. A lot of chairs. So yeah, it's a fantastic building. Very, very long, dark hallways. It's completely abandoned. There is like, apart from that little bit of light down there, there's no power up here. None at all. It's just kind of, there we go. It's a bit of a mannequin there. So yeah, it's extremely cold here as well. I can see my breath. Very, very cold. As soon as you walk through that no entry door, it's freezing. But I think that's just because the place is so derelict. Let's come in here. Don't know how well you guys can see. Yeah. So these used to be hotel rooms. This one's an ensuite, which I know what's coming next. There we go. Whoa, there's a green thing in the corner. So, I know, it looks kind of like my ex. Not too sure. But yeah. They did a bit of a dowsing session in here earlier and with Mrs. Brim. And the... sorry, it's very dusty in here. Very dusty, and I have just been getting over a fever the past few days. Yeah, the dowsing rod's pointed towards this room quite a lot, and towards Mrs. Brim. Yeah, there's only a couple of mannequins. I don't think there's any more around. But it's mainly this floor is used a lot for the tours. People, they come in, they have a meal downstairs, and they come around. Yeah, let's name them. So what was that first one? So the black mannequin, that was Norbert then. What about the green one? The green witchy one? Hello, Aniva, and Vina, even. Let's have a look. Is there anything? Is there any? No. No, you guys wouldn't tell me if there was any mannequins around. So we're calling that one my ex. All right, I'm not going to say any names, that's mean. Let's check battery. Battery's all good. Here we go, going to the end. God, it's so dry, the air is up here. So yeah, there's a lot of crap on the floor. Looks like witchy stuff from like a Halloween store. But you can see like it's proper abandoned. Like you see the wallpaper's peeling off. Yeah, I am, Zombie. My spirit box, I've got an app on my phone. It works as a spirit box and a EMF meter, but it just needs to be calibrated. It was when I was calibrating the first time that I started getting stuff through. Oh no, I can't. No, mannequins are freaky. I don't know if you saw the Inhuman Creatures story that I had the other week. The mannequin drivers, that was creepy. At the minute, the time is, hello Alan, it's 9:15. So we've got about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours odd before the pub shuts up. So we're just having a wander around, getting a feel for the place first. Oh yeah, no power at all. That's just that's all the light we've got. I think that's a security camera that's set up down there. I'll try not to blind you guys. Is that the camera? Sweet. Ooh. Here we are on the next floor. There's lots of dust. Now, I'm going to warn you guys before we go into this next bit. There's a lot of Halloween stuff set up in there. So, yeah, we're not really using too much of this. We've got one room that's going to be locked off with a camera. The rest of it, we're just going to leave, really. Because it's a bit... Nah. It's a bit near. But we'll switch that back round. I'll put my flash back on. And we'll go back in. So you can see straight away, like there ahead, you've got Mr. Grim Reaper. Right, guys, name and time. Name and time. We have a new mannequin. Let's have a name before we see it. Any names? There you go. That's a... Ooh. Now, we haven't walked around here that much. His name is Lurch. Okay. Say hello to Lurch. Just having a read. Yeah. It's nice. I mean, I'd say that's more Lurch over there. Well, that's more Lurch hanging up. That's crisp, that weaver's. Yeah, it's like, as you can see, there's just all like cobwebs and shit. And I find in a place like this, it really detracts from it. Yeah, I can imagine if that was the case. Ooh, I've not seen that before. That's horrible. Oh my god. Did you guys see that? Oh, that's so freaky. Oh, it's warm in this room, I was saying. And then we went over here. And then look at that fucker in the corner. What the hell's that? That is awful. I think that's Maud. Like, I don't think you guys saw it because of how dark it was, but I just saw the red eyes glowing and then I saw the face and it scared the shit out of me. Oh. See, that's why I don't like that. It's near. Alright, okay. Up to the top floor. Now, this floor, Alan, close your ears.
Right.
Well, we found her foot. We found Maud's foot there on the floor. But yeah, this floor is the most active. Several spirits meant to be around. Now, in the basement, you have children that wander around. These children would have been local, and they would probably... There's meant to be an underground river nearby, where supposedly somebody made a deal with the devil. As you can see, the ceiling is coming in, so we get some drips here. Now these ghost children, they run around. Supposedly there's a function room here, and a couple of people, well, there's a band setting up, and they saw a little girl run all the way across the room. Yeah, it's very dusty, very abandoned. They saw a little girl running all the way across the room and into the wall, and they packed their stuff back up, and they're like, nope, we're not playing here. Oh, this is the water tank room. We got a nice safety regulation water tank there. Yeah, they didn't get paid though, that's the thing. They didn't get paid for their time. There's supposedly a prostitute that has been murdered that wanders around the building, and also her murderer. So that's cool. Hopefully we don't run into the murderer. As you can see, names guys. Can you see? We got names. Can you see them properly? Ugh. No, that room's not nice. This floor feels, I said it's like the most active, it feels it. It really does. But yeah, also, to be honest, it smells musty. It smells old and deserted. Bear in mind, these rooms haven't been used in over 60 years. These rooms were closed down, and this hotel portion of the pub was closed down in 1956. As you can see, the ceilings are coming away. There's rot everywhere. It's very, very dusty. Just heard that dripping then. The floor, you can hear it dripping. It sounded like a footstep for a moment. But we're going to have a camera locked off at the end of this hallway going all the way down there to the end. We asked them if we could get access to the building. It's a local place that I've known about for a long time and I've wanted to come to. So basically it's pretty cheap. They've given it us for 25 quid a head. So it's not too bad at all. We're just bringing all our own equipment and stuff. Another spirit that's supposedly here is, did I say his name was James Marston? The old landowner. Oh yeah, they just let us. Have you ever heard of the TV show Most Haunted? Because they filmed in here a few years ago. I do feel weird, to be honest. I get the feeling something's here. I'm not sure exactly what. If it's just the vibe of the place. Because even though the pub is in full swing downstairs, they've got music on and everything, I can hear barely any of it. Feels very atmospheric in this place. I saw some dust go past then. There's also a woman called Molly Lee, who's a bit of a local legend, who's supposed to hang around this place. Now, Molly was convicted of being a witch back in the day. She was taken and held in the basement of this place. Back on the stairway now. She was held in the basement here, and she was taken and she was executed for being a witch. Now, she had a familiar that was a raven, supposedly, and this raven hung around all the time in the building and around the town, and eventually the local vicar got so sick of it, he took the raven and he had the woman's body exhumed, stuffed the raven into the coffin, and then buried the body again. Now, in the local cemetery, all the bodies face north to south. Hers was buried east to west to confuse her spirit, as that had been seen going around. Has anybody noticed the twinkling on that little bit of wood? Like over there. I need a laser pointer. Like over here by that window. But yeah, that's weird. I've noticed lots of dust, but I know that's probably just me wandering around. But there's a fair bit of twinkling going on as well. Yeah. Maybe it could be. I mean, usually when I'm playing WoW, there's a lot more sparkles than that on it. But yeah, guys, that is the main area. Let's just do this. Yeah, that's the Leopard. This is where I'm going to be spending the rest of my night. I'm really looking forward to it. This is a building I've wanted to go to for a long time. Oh yeah, it was harsh, but she wasn't a well-liked woman in this community. She was very much into like dairy. She sold milk a lot, and she, I think she maybe charged him a bit too much. She was a bit old, so maybe a couple of the younger women came and spoke to her about woman troubles, maybe abortions, that kind of thing. And so, of course, because she was a wise woman and she was powerful, then of course she was a witch. It's what happened back in the day, in Britain especially, during the witch trials. But yeah. I'm not scared. That second floor, I'm apprehensive. I feel a lot more comfortable on that first floor that we walked down. That second floor, there's apprehension up there. The basement, when I went down there the last time I was here for a little walkthrough, it was all right. There's nothing wrong with it. But that up there in the dark, it's going to be quite creepy. Of course, I'm going to update people on things that happen, so make sure you check out my Twitter if you haven't already. If you need to find my Twitter handle, it's on any video that I've ever done on my channel. Yeah, if you've got any more questions, tweet them to me. I will be tweeting back throughout the night. Also, any interesting pictures that I come up with, I'll let you know, or anything interesting that's happened. I'll probably go live a couple more times on Twitter because it's generally a little bit quicker. I want to do a bigger video for YouTube. In the meantime, I'm going to go help the guys finish up, unless there's any more questions for me. No, thanks. It'd be nice. It's nice being able to show you guys such a fantastic place. Alright, guys. Tomorrow, possibly, as a quick thing, I may be on Creepypasta Dishes podcast. He's having a British special, and he's asked me. I haven't fully hammered out the details, but I should be on his podcast tomorrow. So check him out. It's Creepypasta Dish, well, CPD, for the link on that. And yeah, we'll keep an eye on those mannequins. I'm pretty sure I've forgotten all the names apart from my ex. So yeah, awesome. I will let you guys know what I find. And I'm also going to have my next video out in the next few days. It's going to be a top 10 list of the most haunted places in the county that I live in, Staffordshire. After which I'm going to start doing a series of all the different counties in Britain, Ireland, Scotland and Wales and go through them. And then maybe other places in the world. We'll get lots of paranormal stuff done, as well as everything that you expect from my channel. So, hopefully, in the morning, I will see you all. And so, until next time, sleep tight, guys, because I'm not going to.